Exploration Day 2. Hello everyone, I'm the Trico1 and welcome back to more Pikmin 3. Last episode we crash landed on PNF 404 and we were separated into 3 squadrons. And we just discovered the Garden of Hope. I tracked down Brittany's signal. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to the Kopai. That would be very, very bad. So, here we have multiple options. Of course, we have options, which is pretty much everything, but one less option. We have the Copad, which I will go more into detail in the next day. And then we have a thing called Talk. I still can't shake this awful feeling that there was something more to our crash than we know. It felt almost as if some power from the planet's surface was manipulating our ship. Then we have something called the Assignment. I will go into this later. That's that side story that I talked a little bit about in the last episode. Also, this place is called the Tropical Wilds, but can we even land here? Probably. You know what? I'm actually curious. This is where I crash landed, but the exploration will have to wait for later. I need to prioritize finding Brittany first. And then, of course, so I guess you can. And then you can go to an earlier day. But right now, let us go to the Garden of Hope, as it's the only other place we can go to. I never really did try just landing in the Tropical Wilds. But, Garden of Hope, where's Brittany? Just left 2. You get this fantastic intro sequence. Brittany should be around here. Something is flashing on my map. Maybe it's her. I'm running out of substance, so I hope I find her before it's too late. It looks like the onion has followed me here. So where are the Pikmin? Again, this is somewhat of a tutorial day again. So... Oh, that's right, the data file, blah blah blah, talked about this stuff. I'm gonna install another thing about Pikmin types, yada yada yada. Pikmin info. But, there was something else there. Right here, that was a new enemy. That actually was a... What is it called? Well, if I want to know that, it's a very simple thing I can do. Pull out the Copad and go and find it. I am going to try my best just to avoid... I am doing an awful job at this. Where's the... It's a spectral lid, it's what it is. So, here... I'm just gonna use the yellow spectral lid. It's just, they're pretty much the same. Anyways, this is the Piklopedia. This was not in the original game, it was added in the deluxe version. I will be going over all 55 of these enemies. When we actually get to them. Oh, it was right there. This is a white spectral lid. The other types just give you like nectar, something else. But over here, we have a dwarf bulborb. Not related with the big ones, weirdly enough, but yeah. Of course, more bridge pieces. And over here, we have a looks like a glass wall. We can't do much about that right now. Because if we do... Yeah. Be a specific type of Pikmin to break that. And if I am good at projecting... They're done. And over there... throw some Pikmin on that. We have an egg. Which, we will get nectar. A flower bloomed on the Pikmin's head. It's amazing how many plant-like qualities they possess. I wonder if they developed any new skills with that flower. I'll have to keep a close eye on them. When Pikmin consume nectar, they will blossom into flower Pikmin. I don't know, actually, if... I think bud Pikmin do exist, but you hardly ever see them. But, that was not a thing in the original game. That was something new they added here. Also, we got some new, co-pet stuff. So, as Pikmin develop, they get faster. They grow from leaf to bud to flower. Dude, just life. Aim for the bag for victory. So yeah, if you just throw a Pikmin on a Bulborg's back, they'll be instantly crushed. We have new controls. Press and release X to charge Pikmin. Okay, yeah. In this version of the game, I find... God, can I go stuck? I find that the data files are slightly more helpful this time around. Once Pikmin are done transporting fragments, they will return to the original location of the fragments. They're still not very helpful, but, I mean, at least they're put in better spots. Like, they're not telling you that aim for a Bulborg's back when you're at the last area. But this is a red Bulborg. And how you kill him is very simple. You charge onto his bum! Yeah, this is pretty much how you're killing almost any enemy in this game. It's kind of funny. We did just get 2 new data files, so let's read those. Attack from behind to gain the advantage. When the going gets tough, retreat to a hiding place and wait for an opportunity. Yes, this right here, if I didn't have enough Pikmin and he was actually able to shake them off, I could go hide under there. So, that's something you should use your advantage against tougher enemies in the Bulborg. If, of course, the going does get tough. Come on. As you can see, you are able to pluck Pikmin almost immediately as soon as they touch the ground, which is something much, much, much better than... Also, in this game, your whistle is much bigger to make up for the fact you really don't have maneuverability. Oh no! Brittany's just lying there! I hope I'm not too late. Pick up, Brittany, pick up! Please still be alive! Alf? Sorry about that. I was just taking a little nap. So you're close by? Why wasn't I moving, you ask? Hehe, well, you know me. I'm just a pretty sound sleeper, even with all these creatures creeping around. But never mind that. Listen, I discovered what looks like a piece of fruit. It's over there. But I'm kind of stuck here for the time being. Could you go and check it out for me? And look at here, we have a strawberry. Whoa, it's even bigger than I thought it would be. If this giant thing really is a fruit, then we've hit the jackpot. I would like to analyze it at the Drake, but how do I get it there? Yeah, I wonder how. Brittany is on the other side of this wall. We have a data file. I promise I won't actually just go into all of these, but I think what I'll start doing is at the end of a day, or at the end of an episode, I think I'll just spend time just, you know, Red Pikmin are good fighters. I think I'll just take time to go through them. And then here, I'll do something with that. I think You know what? I know how I'm gonna do that. I'm only gonna do the bosses, I think. Again, like I did in the past. What is that? This, if I pull it up because I don't quite remember. Oh, wait. Is a Medusal Slurker. It essentially functions almost identical to a jelly float. But anyways, that's not important. We have rock Pikmin. Brand new type of Pikmin. Are these creatures Pikmin too? They're giving me a funny look. Rock Pikmin are how you break these crystal-like objects. Rock Pikmin are literally one of the most broken types of Pikmin to ever have existed. So, their onion was trapped inside that crystal? Since I have 2 types of Pikmin, now I can select L and R. Right, and you can rotate, blah blah blah, split up groups. So essentially now we have Y, which if we hold, we have 4 different options, but the only one present to us at the moment is to dismiss. Anyways, we have a call from the Drake. Oh, the Drake is sending us a message. Oh, it's about the fruit. Analyzing recovery. Sunseed berry. Only time it does this, by the way, I promise. With fruit. Large quantities of Pikmin U detected. This is a seed-bearing fruit, making cultivation on Kopai possible. Juice from this fruit is safe for consumption by crew members. I'll add a fruit file to the copad so we can do blah blah blah, and it's a lesson. Thankfully, you don't have to like go through an install method anymore. These first 2 days are really your tutorial days, so yeah. But since I don't know much about it, plants, I'll ask Brittany to write a report. She is a botanist after all. And while that's happening, we'll pluck these sons of a bitches. And they didn't pick them all up. News rounds will be the same color as the Pikmin that retrieved the pellet or creature. So, yeah, you can have like 2 rocks as seen there. Carry something back. And have 1 red as well, and it'll go to the rock. So, it's a way that if you know you don't have enough rock, if you need rock Pikmin for something else, you don't want to put them all on one thing. Just make sure you have majority. Or if it's something by a half, make sure you throw rocks first, I believe is how it works. Or whatnot. I believe that's how this select works. Anyways, you get 22 rock Pikmin for the beginning. That's not bad, honestly. And this is how you break down those walls. Yeah, quite helpful. And now we're gonna break through this wall to free Brittany! What is it with pink-haired characters that make them so good? Or just pink characters in general. Anyways. Phew, I can't tell you how happy I am to get out of this place. I'm sick of sleeping outside, and I'm super hungry. What's with your entourage there? What's that you say? They're called Pikmin. They're cute, but we don't have time for cuteness right now. Look over there, Alfie. Let's work together and nab that huge piece of fruit. So this is a new thing in this game. Throw Where? Yeah, I'll take it from here. Press Y and whatnot. Yeah. More efficient. This is a new thing where you can throw captains now. Very helpful. This is how you're gonna really get a lot of problem solving done. Also, nectar is different in this game. I should have explained that back there. It works now as not one Pikmin will suck it all up, and as we see here, this is actually something important, so I'm going to cut my train of thought. I was trying to find such a data file. Come to think of it, the radar did have a go here feature. We should try it out soon. It seems like it'd be helpful if decided to split into multiple squads. Yes, it would. And those are both going to the red. Those are going to the red. Yeah, that's also a new thing with this game. They will... Pikmin carrying something? If you whistle, they will actually stop. This is a new enemy. This is called a Scuttle Chuck, I believe? If we just look at our Piccolopedia, it'll tell us. Yes. Scudder Chuck, that's what it was called. I'm trying to just ignore the other enemies there because those are important to story. So, anyways, I'm actually just gonna break open this crystal real quick. And now I'm actually gonna divide. I'm gonna have Brittany go over here, and Alf will be with the reds here, and we'll finish this bridge. This bridge really isn't that important. You don't really need to get it built, honestly, as you're not really doing much with it, but I like building it for a little bit. Anyways. More data pads, Pikmin. Yada yada yada. Rocks are very hard. I'm just coming to the conclusion. I'm not gonna go over these really in detail. Of course, if you want to look at them, you're playing along. It's just an easy thing of just pull it up if you really need it. More or less, data files are just telling you, hey, this is what you should use against this dude. For the most part. Alf. I know what I want to do. I'm gonna have you go over to where those rocks. And we're gonna have those guys break that down, and we're gonna grab some reds here. Over here, a returning enemy. Oh, wait, hang on. Now, what could this be? The radar's picking up something? The radar's detecting a signal of some sort. Maybe it's a new type of food. Let's go look right away. Anyways, before my train of thought was lost, this is a new enemy. This is the fiery blowhog. They are pretty self-explanatory. They'll just breathe fire. Just have a couple of red Pikmin on them, and they're not really a problem. And now this is a Wollywog, yellow Wollywog. The only Wollywog in this entire game. Not even the regulars are in this. Wollywogs are a joke. You will never lose a Pikmin to one. Like, it's impossible to lose a Pikmin to a Wollywog. Why? Rocks. Rocks make these guys a joke. Rocks are immune to being crushed. I want to get those corpses over there as quickly as possible. Oh. Another new enemy. These are skitterleaves. These guys are harmless. At least this version of them is harmless. I'll get more into that later on. But you guys can carry that back, I guess. Alf, with his entourage, will head back towards we'll head towards where Brittany is right now. It looks like we're not gonna have enough time to do everything in this day, but that's fine, honestly. That wasn't really the goal. The goal was to mainly get Brittany and to build our way towards that signal. So that's fine by me. These episodes might actually have to just be one day as opposed to the 2 days that I did in the other LP. The last two. Well, for the most part 2 days, because I'm looking at the time and we're at 20 minutes. So, yeah. There are materials for constructing a bridge on the opposite shore. If I work together with Brittany, I think we could get that bridge built. To ask Brittany to join the squad, move occurs, blah blah blah, yeah. And yeah, this is pretty much how you're gonna do a lot of problem solving. Is by throwing Pikmin across the orchard. No! Yeah, Pikmin in the water, they start drowning. However, as you can see, that has got a major buff. It's still dangerous, but it has been buffed significantly compared to the last 2 games. Pikmin will actually start moving towards you if they're drowning. As you see, we have more nectar. As you see, not many Pikmin can actually get nectar. There's a much better method to flowering your Pikmin than using nectar. But we have not gotten to that point. It'll be sundown before too long. Alf, didn't you say nocturnal creatures? Blah, blah, blah. And this is very helpful. It looks like the Pikmin in the area of the nesting we call an onion can get back on their own, though. Blah, 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 blah. What she actually just mentioned there was something quite important. That I kind of glossed over. I will actually show off the command here in a second. Yes. If 100 Pikmin are on the field, the onion won't spill out anymore, but more Pikmin will be made inside. Yada, yada, yada. I don't care. I do want to get this bridge built. So, yeah, that's kind of a gold mine. And I guess I'll get you guys to work on that wall. Alf, let's see what you're up to. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay. On the corner up there, as you can see, there is a thing that tells you how many Pikmin are free on the field. This was always a thing, but I should not be. So it looks like they just entered that area. So it looks like those 5 rock Pikmin will be fine. And you lot are going to be fine as well. Now, as soon as I see those guys are safe, I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to throw some Pikmin right there. And I'm going to go back to where Alf is. As I can see, they have made it. Great. Awesome. And now, I'm going to go right here and press the call back. Any Pikmin that's just sitting around doing nothing will come back to base without a problem. However, if they are doing an automated task, such as building a bridge, or something else, or carrying something,
They will not stop doing that. So be very careful.
Days typically are about 13 to 15 minutes. Around that time frame. In normal mode, I believe they're about 18 minutes. You'd be shocked how much 5 minutes changes how much you get done in a day. And I think Ultra Spicy Mode lowers that by even more? I don't remember. I only played it once, and I don't plan on ever playing it again, because Ultra Spicy Mode, instead of 100 Pikmin, you only get 60. So, if you really want to play Ultra Spicy Mode, go for it. That is a thing that I can only say you can do. But, yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. I am drinking a Gatorade. Been trying to drink slightly a bit healthier as my drinking diet for a long ass time was literally lemonade and milk. Chocolate milk. Like, because I don't really drink even though I'm legally able to. I just don't really like alcohol that much. Different colored onions confused into a single onion. Yeah, anyways, that is a new feature. Onions will fuse now, so you don't have to go between like 3 different onions growing Pikmin. Same like the other fruit too. We have a face wrangler. And we have another sunseed berry. I'll ration out the juice. No extra gulps or anymore. I feel like this could have been a bit challenging if it was like, when you have all 3 captains, it's 3 juices. I don't know, that would have been made for a little fun challenge. Anyways, got a ton of rocks, more than reds actually, which is shocking. And we got 2 new pieces of fruit. Back on board, we ran an analysis of the fruit we retrieved and found it suitable for quiet consumption. It looks like there is plenty more where that came from. Reuniting with Brittany, finding this fruit, it's still early, but things seem to be taking a turn for the better. Out. And even though it's exploration day 3, we have a little cutscene, I guess. Finally discovered edible matter. After a close analysis, my conclusion is that the fruit juice is delicious. I've never tasted anything like that on Kopai. We need to search. Alright, let's focus. We still need to find a custom drive key, blah blah blah. I'm running out of time. Yeah, what's the signal? We know the signal! Anyways, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 1 fruit per episode, and then we'll end off the episode. Or a Picklepedia. As a scientist and as a food eater, I'm excited about this new source of potential nutrition. I just wish it didn't look like it was covered in pimples. Luckily, the taste of it is like a delicious and scrumptious had a baby. Let's gather as many of these as we can. Anyways, next time on Pikmin 3, we'll be going back to the Garden of Hope and tracking down that signal. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!